Have you ever looked at like Netflix or Amazon or Disney Plus
Yeah.
and thought, wow, those guys, they're making so much money,
Yeah.
billions of dollars, right? What if there was a way for like you or me just sitting at home to kind of tap into something like that?
Right.
Obviously not on their scale, but something that could like put money directly in our pockets.
It's definitely a fascinating idea. The number of subscribers these platforms have is just mind-blowing. So trying to leverage a similar model for, personal gain is definitely compelling.
For sure. And that's kind of what brings us to this idea of this Netflix cash loophole thing. The name itself, I think, is super intriguing.
Yeah.
Like it makes you think of this hidden online opportunity that's running in parallel to, these streaming giants.
Yeah.
But it's promising that you're the one getting the money this time.
The comparison to successful platforms like that definitely grabs your attention right away. So then you're left wondering, what exactly is this loophole and what could it potentially do for someone like you listening right now?
Exactly. So the main idea is pretty interesting. You know how everyone's always trying to get noticed on social media, right?
All
Like
right.
you need 1 million followers just to maybe make a few bucks.
Yeah, it's so saturated.
Well, this Netflix cash loophole claims that you can earn money passively by sharing videos.
Mm.
Just think about that for a second. Sharing videos equals potential income.
Hmm.
Kind of like how people pay to access Netflix's library of videos every month.
That's a big claim for sure. I think the appeal of making passive income is definitely strong, especially when they tie it to something we all know like streaming.
For sure.
Yeah,
And the information we've seen raises a ton of questions about how all of this actually works.
totally. Like, for example, what exactly is it? What are you actually getting when you sign up for this thing?
Exactly. Is it like a platform training, some secret method?
Right. Are we talking software, educational materials, access to like a special community or network?
And I want to know, is anyone else talking about this? Are there reviews out there, tutorials, anything from people who actually tried it?
Yeah, you'd want some kind of social proof to see if it's legit.
Definitely. And then there's the money question. What does it cost to get started with this loophole?
Cost is super important to consider.
Hmm.
And like, are there any hidden fees? Is it a one-time payment or do you have to pay every month?
And hey, everyone loves a good bonus, right?
Absolutely.
So are there any bonuses that come with the Netflix cash loophole? Like, are there any special deals to make it more enticing? Where will we even find info on that?
Yeah. And once you've considered all that, you have to do your research before jumping in head first.
Totally. So where can you find honest reviews? What are people saying about it?
Yeah, you need to hear about the good and the bad experiences to get the full picture.
Absolutely. And is it easy to use? Can a beginner figure it out without, being a tech genius?
Right. How much technical skill do you need?
Realistically, how long does it take to start seeing results?
Yeah, nobody wants to wait forever to make money.
Exactly.
No.
And do you need a website already to make this work?
Mm,
That might be a deal breaker for some people.
definitely. And of course, the big question, is it a scam? Is this Netflix cash loophole legit or is it too good to be true?
Right. Because there are a lot of those out there.
Yeah.
And how do you even access it? Is there a website or an app? And if you do start making money, how do you get paid?
Yeah, like what's the payment schedule? How often do they pay out?
And do you have to make your own videos or is it just sharing other people's stuff?
Yeah.
And is this thing available everywhere or are there country restrictions?
Global accessibility is a big factor for sure.
Totally. So it sounds like we have a ton of questions.
We do. It all boils down to, figuring out how it works, what it costs, what people are saying about it, and whether it's actually legitimate.
Right. So as we wrap up this deep dive into this Netflix cash loophole, I think it really makes you think about these massive streaming services.
Does?
Like, how are they making so much money? What are the business models they're using?
Yeah.
And can something like this loophole actually tap into those same ideas?
Yeah.
But for everyday people, it's something to think about for sure.
Definitely something to explore more on your own.
Thanks for listening to this deep dive. We'll see you next time.